Hey, what's going on guys, it's Chum here, and today I'm going to show you how to get all the collectibles in the Star Wars Battlefront survival missions. So without further ado, let's get started. First up we have Endor. Now for this map you want to make sure to check your hands and make sure you grab the Scoundrel set so you have the jump pack to get around the map a little bit faster. Now the biggest thing about Endor is that it's actually really difficult to navigate given the forest nature of the map, and lots of foliage makes it really difficult to see and get your bearings. However, the simplest strategy to find all of these is to just circle the edge of the map. So as you can see, I just turned around from spawn, ran up the hill and grabbed that first collectible. Next you just want to hug the left wall of the map and just keep running, eventually across a small river, follow that for a tiny bit and then take a bit of a right onto the path. Then you'll find yourself between these trees, and once you do turn right around the tree on your right, and you will find our second collectible. Then you want to jump hack and do whatever you can to get to the other side faster, again following this left side cliff face as far as you can. Now eventually you're going to run up to a couple of streams, so just get into those and follow them until you find the AT-AT, which is not very far away. Then you just want to run straight behind the AT-AT and you'll cross two little rivers that lead up to waterfalls, and once you pass them both you find yourself in a little pathway that leads up to the third collectible in a small puddle. Then you just want to turn around and once again follow the left hand edge of the map. So you see there's like another cliff face with some waterfalls, just keep following that and eventually you'll come to a cluster of trees that is just up ahead. This cluster is actually a dead end, so you want to make a right turn about here and then just walk dead ahead over this little hill and you will find yourself at your fourth collectible. Now for the next one you will either want to run through or just jump over this log as I did and keep going until you find a ramp up to the Ewok houses. Once you've done that, turn left around that tree and keep following this little path until you run into your fifth and final collectible for Endor. Next up we have Survival on Hoth. Because this map actually takes place inside the base, you won't need the jump back, so choosing either hands does not affect your ability to get collectibles. Now the first thing you want to do when you spawn is actually turn right around and you'll find a small little pathway. Once you reach the actual building part of it, turn left and follow the hallway until you find your first collectible. This room is empty otherwise, so just turn around, and once you get back to this little area where you turn left once again and go up towards the second level and turn left into the medical area. Once you're there you'll find your second collectible near the little revival pods or whatever you call it. Then you want to turn around and drop down. You'll probably get shot at in the process, but just keep running along the left hand side until you get into the hangar area on your left. Run to the back corner and grab your third collectible. Now your fourth collectible is on the opposite side of the hangar area, so you'll probably have to kill your way through some guys and just run to that side, and once again in pretty much the same spot you'll find the fourth collectible. Now for your final one you just want to run along down the hangar and take your first right. Once you run down this hallway you'll come to this well lit area, turn right and you'll find your fifth and final collectible for Survival on Hoth. Now moving on we have Survival on Sullust. For this you can choose either hands available to you because they both provide you with a jump pack which will be necessary for one of the collectibles. First thing you want to do is run forward and go up the stairs that will allow you to jump on top of the Imperial ship. Once on top of it, go to the left hand side of it and jump into the wing area where you'll find your first collectible. Next up you want to run outside the hangar doors and turn right. Then just jump back and leg it all the way down to the end of this area where you'll find your second collectible behind a rock. Then you just want to hug the right hand side of the map and run down the hill. Eventually, after jumping down these stairs, you'll find yourself in an area with some smoke and lava. If you look up, you'll find your collectible just over that, so run to the edge and without jumping, activate your jump pack to launch yourself across and grab it. Then you want to make your way up the hill back towards the hangar. Once you do, wrap around this area here and jump over these rocks to find your fourth collectible beside this bridge. Now for our final one, you want to wait for your jetpack to recharge, and once you do, jump back up towards the right hand side of the hangar door. As you can tell just at the second one, you'll find another collectible on the opposite side right outside the hangar door. That's the final collectible for Survival on Sullust. Finally we have Survival on Tatooine. For this map it doesn't actually matter which hands you use as they both provide you with the jump pack needed. Now, most of the collectibles on this map are actually in the air, requiring you to use the jump pack. So I'll show you how to get them each. So the first one is directly above your spawn. So you want to get up on the ledge over here and follow the very left hand side until you get to this corner. Then activate your jump pack without jumping and you'll easily grab your first collectible. For the second one, you just need to continue up that hill directly ahead and you'll find it right above you. For this, you want to get to a ledge further up and once again run towards the edge and activate the jump pack without jumping to grab the collectible. For the next one, you want to run between these rocks and go towards the left. There you'll see it above these sticks or, machinery. For this one, you want to go up to about the same spot as the previous jump and then once again activate your jump pack without jumping. For the final one, you want to continue past the sticks and you want to run up this hill. Once you reach the top of the hill, just keep going to the very edge where you'll find the fourth collectible in the air. For this one, you want to run up to the hill with all the tents from the other side and you want to launch yourself once again without jumping and you'll easily grab your fourth collectible on Tatooine. Now for the final one, back to where we just landed. Follow the rocks and the path that I go through and just jump across here and make your way left at this edge. Then you'll run into this area with some bones and whatnot. Once you get there, just turn right into this tight corner and you'll find your fifth and final collectible for survival on Tatooine. Alright guys, that's it for the collectibles and the survival missions of Battlefront. Now if you want to get all the collectibles in the battle missions, be sure to check out our other video, linked in the description. And with that all said and done, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys were able to get all the collectibles just like I did. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.